have to isolate the tank, who's actually got a shorty up in tower, by the way.
He's got a little safety behind him as well. Actually, he's just going to go straight for it. Isolates one for free.
How's he got back out?
How has no one traded that or punished it? A second look? What is going on? ACEND, wake up! That is messy from start to finish. Musashi tries the best he can, but
members of Gentlemates, and they're looking to get curious here outside. They'll find it in the tank for free. Monster will fall.
I don't know if Monster was just simply unexpecting anyone to come walking through
Didn't
the
have the smoke timing?
Yeah, felt a little off in that. Nice work again. This productive level coming out from Gentlemates is fantastic. Even with an advantage, it's still pushing towards B main. They're still trying to take this space away in the tank. The immovable object still here. TakaS bails out any further pressure. Brody's got to deliver something miraculous. This is a tough task, and TakaS already going to turn attention. Might have spotted him. He has. Really bodes well. Now, it's also then that kind of counter that you have to keep yourself composed here. TakaS going to evade at least that ultimate coming through. Straight through! baddyG, no chance of the life here. Alive makes it to side, but you can already hear those knives coming out. The tank gets the punish towards Brody. They're down to 3. Monster, Musashi, and Alive are in danger. They have no comfort on this side. Every single angle is a threat. The tank's going to find another, and this is just a slaughter waiting to happen. Now drawing out the ult, but Musashi, the timing! He's absolutely dropped the ball on this. He could have been that late presence towards A main.
I actually think that's a great read from Gentlemates, knowing exactly how ACEND are going to set up for this.
If they were fully cognizant of that, that is incredible work from them, because this was a nice idea from ACEND. Go for that pinch towards A, have that late presence. We've noted TakaS kind of pushing out through A main, which once again, of course, he has done. beyAz is there too. They're now stalled out. They have no next layer to go to. ACEND are being read here. The book's open on the table. The diary's being read. And now Brody and Alive, you can make a good go at it, but it feels, you know, irrelevant outcome. TakaS again. This goes somewhat unnoted. No one on the other side. He gets to rein in havoc from behind. Only good for one. Could have had so much more. But now they should be aware there's a possibility of more players behind that divide.
Planted.
But they haven't
He's getting
spotted,
baited in. Monster's giving it a look. Yeah, nicely done by Monster. At least keep that diligence there to make sure he clears the corner.
She got through. Monster nearly finding the third. logaN take just a tag down to 87 HP, but thinking better of this. So Monster is drifting back this way, but there's 3 members of Gentlemates.
Yeah, and as much as he could do, one's fine. Needed more. Oh my word, beyAz. This is stunning work and a missed shot for Alive. Lockdown's irrelevant now. They push beyond it. That spike is deep within the control of Gentlemates here. They have to fight so hard to try and get back into it. And Alive gets traded out, and Musashi is the last one alive. beyAz just buying time. Tucked in the corner. Oh, he's fantastic this round. What a round.
So I think baddyG will find one, a positive here, but the tank's still in position to clean things up. baddyG will double down here.
He's made some room.
Though there was a gap in the ultimate.
Oh, but speaking of red, Alive can double check on the white dish and catches beyAz on the way up. Now this would be something spectacular, wouldn't it? A 2v4 or a chance for ACEND. Get 2 rounds. Make something out of nothing. This half was a disaster, to say the least. Shot. Not gonna land. And the trade's there. Alive so ready for it as well. As soon as that first shot rattled on through. Unfortunate almost to not find something from it, but now look at the pressure coming back in through A main. TakaS is surely overwhelmed. Still takes one with him. That's Brody gone. Now, down to 4 apiece on either side. That chip damage earlier could come back into play with Wailers down on 50, and he's gone down. Now the advantage sitting with ACEND, working the way back through. Monster with a lovely connection down the tank. Looking pressured, overwhelmed, and logaN, he's too far behind the curve here. Can't really defend that side, can do a little bit of damage, but baddyG unrelenting. Gonna stick that to fuse, and that should be the start of things to come. That was a great shot in the end from logaN, a nice attempt, but...
yeah, they're gonna try and flash through this?
3 players dedicated there. Knife's gone past, so how do you clear close? This is actually logaN's done very well, but that was Brody. Wow, heads up work from TakaS. The only unexpected element was baddyG. And the shot just ain't hitting. Sheriff not gonna find what he wants. Musashi and Alive. Alive really the only key factor to this. Actually, to be fair, Musashi does have full kit. If he can get past TakaS, which easier said than done presently, could maybe find a little bit more work. Not gonna have the chance. TakaS takes him out. And this round's not coming to much here. Alive down very low. Right, so 4 alive, 4 rifles taken
But it's
through.
2 here for ACEND.
This could still have a little bit of something to it. The tank has been good for it though. That's what scares me. Oh, the timing. He's just won the fight. Musashi couldn't do much about it. The second player's the surprise. Now, they do now note that brody was here as well. Can they clear the site cleanly? Already going to take down Wailers, it's something. Now down to just two, beyAz and TakaS. Flash, and then Nade's still there. beyAz on the first swing takes a second glimpse and does get a little bit of chip damage. Flash comes through, baddyG on the defuse. Gonna start digging this one, gets denied! Oh, TakaS strides on in, kicks down the door. Nice pacing.
Gets a shot at it. Doesn't find anything just yet, but slowed down by the fault line. baddyG will go 1-for-1 here, but logaN stands tall. Gentlemates will find themselves comfortably onto the A site here, and the plant comes through nice and early.
And look at TakaS, so audacious already, and he's probably going to be fed to the...
What?
brody's made an absolute meal of it. Drops the ball. Unforgivable moment for him. You can see the pressure. The tank can ascend it as well. Should at least catch one, potentially two. Allows space to be given. logaN going to backfill that as well. But musashi on the ropes alive can be the only one to save him now. And he can't do it. The tank takes him down. And he's still standing, still buying time, still taking bodies away. As beyAz can sit, watch, and wait and deliver. Gentlemates with 13 rounds here. Incredible work on map one.
And what a turnaround from that first series as well.
But the setup's going to note that Gentlemates are taking that space towards heaven now.
The monster going to be played in here, at least not noted, and contact taken elsewhere. Well played by brody, but down to 54 HP, has to respect this now. Can he get another note? beyAz will deal with him. Will be the site controlled here by Gentlemates, at least initially. Alive already closed the gap, though, as two teammates towards heaven. Key engagement here, Wailers actually doesn't fall. Able to dip away, but Alive catching him on the retreat.
logaN getting just a little bit more HP to play with as well, though. Benefit of having beyAz there on that sky. High flash to give him the angle. Doesn't even pop it. Doesn't even need to. logaN.
Split up here. brody in a position where he has to go huge solo. Two members above him finally in the tank. Checks underneath. Musashi already noted here, so Gentlemates with all the information they need, but Musashi still finds one. Last second will get the dismiss as well.
It's lovely.
Find a second.
Really beautiful work from musashi, showing the moves. logaN as well, not expecting the second. Gives ACEND a chance here. But there is the showstopper. Good enough for one, and beyAz the safe pair of hands. One towards maybe screens, maybe tucked in that back corner, but it should have been cleared by now. So Monster's position should have been red, but it's not. Gets away with it, and gets away with it again. Two big kills found, make it a third. Monster desperate to hold on to this site, and leaving just Wailers to fall.
With the double duelist, you can get caught off on the retreat.
We'll see if he does decide to slip away from this. Okay, TakaS just has to speed up the pace here. nataNk trying to do so as well, but TakaS takes down Monster. There is a second on the side. That's going to be brody. Playing towards the back of it, but nataNk deals so well with musashi, putting it all in the hands of brody, who can only do so much against the rocket in the pocket from nataNk. But now it's down to two. Alive and baddyG, and we know...
baddyG will slip down the rope.
Last player
Nothing comes through yet. nataNk holding on to that angle. baddyG spammed up, finished off by beyAz. A deep angle here. The orb will deny it. He's looking to drift through it. Will be rewarded, but logaN actually finds brody on the other side of this.
Yeah, brody going down opens up an avenue towards the site, which instantly nataNk's going to take, right? That's a plant. So at least the time on their side, yes, they lose out on one, but that's fine, because they've got the Viper Spear as well. Great work from Alive. Punishing that backline, Wailers goes down. And now there's someone locked to the site, a little less comfortable. Alive still looking, but not going to find many more targets. They now have to commit towards clearing the site themselves. And you've actually already seen the slip through. beyAz has got himself deeper down towards A main. musashi with a great clear towards the tank, and now there's problems. It's all down to logaN. Trying the best he can, that's three. Needs nothing short of perfection, he can't do it. musashi may be able to do something with a rifle here, but even with that in mind, difficult. Just about going to get towards heaven now. How do they clear this through? What do they have to bring into play? Not a great deal. baddyG going to connect towards the tank, so first step taken. It goes up, but TakaS still happy to operate perfectly. It's all alive, and maybe, just maybe, he's got something to do about this. musashi by his side. Hold on. It's all on Wailers. Gonna start sticking the defuse and ACEND.
Not sure if that would have been noted. Doesn't look as if The smoke is popped reactively.
Oh dear. Oh dear. How much more? Only able to get one. But Wailers is there, and Wailers is still standing. Alive is very low HP, and he's done some serious damage. Now look at what we have remaining. beyAz sitting pretty, still flash to hand. logaN still alive. Gotten away with this. They have no idea. And baddyG, gift from the gods, can be given a frag towards beyAz, and there's the timing. Quite a light purchase. They do have that benefit of the rifle there with musashi. They do have Alive, obviously, on his main weapon, but TakaS going to show off a little punishing monster, but baddyG slipping closer, and they have no idea, but he couldn't make the most of it. Only going to get one, which is still pretty valuable, to be honest. Trying to keep this one back even, but it's still going to be a favorable situation for Gentlemates.
So diligent, though, to have two people posted up to deal with that lurk.
Oh, TakaS.
Oh, he actually adjusts for that.
That looked on to me, but logaN now going to be tested as well. Tries to fall away. But he's got so many problems. musashi instantly going to go around him, though. I kind of like that. Get straight to CT, get back to business, isolating the tank. And the last two, so cut off from this. logaN is just living on borrowed time, it feels like.
Has to go huge again.
But that is the spike in main. So if it was cleaner, it could have been something. It's not. brody's going to take him down, overwhelm him. These are the upgrades they were looking for now. And Wailers might just want to slip away at this point. There's not much more to be done here.
Left.
That shot does rattle through. Oh, posted. It's going to find one. Takes down baddyG, but trades his life for it. But there's the follow-up from TakaS on the other side of the map. His patience pays off. And now with the man advantage, they can sit back a little deeper here, but still have to be very cognizant. Musashi's presence in middle never got addressed.
Question marks on both sides, though, because they basically found both lurkers for this Ascend team. logaN tucked in to the close side of pillar here.
Left.
The two members of Ascend. And musashi looking to just contact out here.
Oh my
Still
word.
wins out.
That's a shocker for logaN as well. And now back aside, Wailers got to find another if he wants to keep this looking favourable. He's done it! Exceptional work taking down brody. And Alive outnumbered, but certainly not outgunned for the time. 10 seconds. A valiant attempt, but Gentlemates changing things up.
Not spotted. I think still considered, but
turret
can
should-
Gentlemates get far enough ahead of this?
They've got such a challenge to get past. Finally, they're going to put it. But look at the timing on this one. What is going on here? nataNk's going to dive down, take down musashi. logaN looking to isolate maybe baddyG here, who's drifting away on his own. Monster's going to be... Oh, no. Oh, he's got the second as well. I thought he made a meal of it, but he hasn't. Kept control in the end. Now down to TakaS, and logaN's trying to gate towards the site, but it's brody. Holds him back, and that all fell a little off of timing, and it didn't quite feel as clean as I expected there in the end. Oh, I'm getting nervous now. I'm getting nervous now. This is all about timing and a little bit of fortune on their side. They turn away at the wrong time, and logaN gets all three. A corner not checked, and tragedy strikes. Monster goes down.
logaN going back through here. Does have some snake bites to set this up, but Tank going to be the one to swing onto it. He finds it. Alive will fall.
Oh, and they've even taken the time to be able to clear musashi properly. They know his position, and he falls. It's like a house of cards, just toppling on top of each other. Now Monster and baddyG forced out of position. baddyG digging in his heels, though, making it into a 2v3. It ain't over yet. It's all on Monster, though, in a 1v1. Can he save his side? He's trying to play the time. And he might have just done that. Perfect work from Monster and baddyG. Just on the other side. logaN, completely unawares, gives away so much from that. And brody's success doubles down on it, compounds the problems. And he can call in support if he feels it. He still has that player over towards
brody didn't spot
rafters.
TakaS, though. TakaS has got into ropes. He's behind Alive.
Wait, he's got no idea. Goes back in. He didn't know what he had. brody actually going towards that paint shell. Monster going to save him a little from this one. And it's all getting messy. It's on TakaS to create safety, right? He has to create this path. brody is extremely low HP. Has to respect it enough to fall away, but this cross is not necessarily safe.
TakaS doesn't know how close he came to actually blowing this round open.
Okay, still doing work. Look at Alive's positioning, though. Does he get the timing right here? No, he's just missed that window, but he's going to chase it. And look at the bodyguard coming on through. TakaS willing to challenge. And he's got the timing right! TakaS takes the cape off of baddyG and puts it on himself, bringing it down to a 2v2.
He's got the knives as well.
This is massive. musashi and baddyG now working their way back in. One pillar and one almost on a one and done here, just behind the cubby. TakaS waiting for musashi. They start to clear through. The dash is already popped. He's waiting. baddyG's position will be noted now. Watching the cross, musashi clears, and now it's all on Wailers. Noted. Can't do it this time. baddyG. Little different look here, though. Challenge comes out, and oh my word, Monster just about saving this round early on, at least, for ACEND there, be able to find two. nataNk gonna make the most of it, though, and get towards the site. Oh, baddyG! What a time! Comfortable on the high ground, shows him who's boss. Takes down both and leaving beyAz. 13 more seconds till the secondary flash comes here.
30
Spots
seconds
one.
left.
That's a freebie. Doesn't expect to play. Oh, the shoulder peek gives him a chance. 25, hold on. This is every other 1v1 you've ever fought, beyAz, but can you do it now? Oh my word, he can! He's got his second flashback now. 17 seconds. Notes it. He knows where baddyG is. He knows he's still on the side, but 10 seconds, it's all he's got. He's got barely any HP. 13. Is it lucky for beyAz today? 7 seconds. He has to swing the corner. And baddyG.
The awareness is still there from TakaS on the minimap. I just saw it. What can Wailers do, though?
Wailers. That's one. That's two. The third. Is it beckoning his name? Yes, it is! There we go. MONSTEER. Yeah, the look so late. We didn't see it.
But gentlemates on this raise right now.
They've adjusted to player early as well, and Wailers towards screens did very nicely last time, trying to isolate a fight, and he's going to maybe get that chance. Doesn't do too much this time. It is now Wailers to kick into gear. Takes down alive. beyAz is there. The additional body makes all the difference. Still baddyG. Still going to hold down that. The timing on this one, baddyG. It just comes through. baddyG adjusts in time, and logaN now. Oh, that's huge. That's a drop. That's a drop.
To this now.
Is that too far?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's.
nataNk's just so sharp right now.
Look, there's something to be said about some of these players on these entries. I mean, classic work from him here. Musashi sitting deeper this time, but actually tries to fade away. Gets spotted on it, and it looks like rinse and repeat, right? How many times are we seeing this scene again? Brody's cross is precarious, to say the least. MONSTEER wants to go exploring. It's not going to happen. And oh dear, bye-bye. Has to fall away from that Brody. I think he knows.
And the flash actually not catching anything. logaN goes for an info swing and punished for it.
Oh, beyAz is screwed. There's no way he comes out of that living. He's not. Instead of taking the site just as cleanly as we've been giving nataNk credit for, but TakaS going to pick back up on where he left off. Going to take down Musashi pretty quickly. Alive down on 58. logaN is a problem. They have to get towards the site, and they are running out of time towards it. Paint Shell goes in. That's big, actually. MONSTEER's caught. Oh, no! They're taking it back. But baddyG, he's adjusted. He's on the move. The diffuser started in and he's not getting denied this now. He can't do anything. He has to sit back and watch. Gentlemates.
How?
Whoa.
How does it end like that?
Come on. They've all fallen off the site here. They have to fight their way back in. That paint shot could have been huge, but it's logaN with the overwhelm. Gonna find two and attack success. Adds insult to injury. The boys got moves here, leaving just MONSTEER with it all to do, and even the observers ain't believing in it. He's down on the knees. logaN's gonna...
4v5 here. A couple of ultimates available for gentlemates. Actually, we'll see the lockdown invested to clear our site, and actually deep clearance towards tree as well.
Unless nataNk falls here, MONSTEER's in so much trouble. Oh my god, this could be huge. That's massive for MONSTEER. Gives him a second lease of life, and Musashi with the punishes. This is out of this world sort of work. logaN and beyAz now outnumbered and in so much trouble. MONSTEER with a double dip, and now it's beyAz with not much more to do. He's got to try and just flee the scene. He's on the run. Gonna keep a couple with him, but still sort of pressure coming out from gentlemates. Beautiful. Now towards the site. A little bit more of a contest on this. It looks like gentlemates actually want to find a challenge, and they do just that. All going to be said, but you're going to have the Viper Spit to deal with as well. This is now just an absolute bloodbath of a battle, and you can see him scrambling to try and get out of there. But yeah, Brody falls and leaves a spike in a very bad position.
logaN posted up on it as well. Alive, drifting through into spawn, but logaN holds it down. Still got firm control of the spike. Now, do they consider Alive's reposition? Yes. logaN's already posted up for it.
logaN's on a heater this game
12
as well.
and 3 already.
Yeah, absolute belting game. But the timing is atrocious. Just as we became aware of the possibility, but look at this. That for a second, beyAz closing in. It's inevitable. But the plant's coming in regardless. These two players are very absent here. If gentlemates pick up the pace, which it looks like they're doing, that paranoia is great, but nataNk tries to stay alive for a second. That paint shot looks to try and deny. TakaS gets away. And now finally the cavalry are here. They've made it there in time, and ACEND dig their heels in. A 3v2, finally a favorable situation. baddyG, very little in this. Wailers, good damage, but no frag. And that's perfect. ACEND finally See if it's got any value. He's been checked on so early. This is really impressive work. They've just absolutely targeted him down.
Overwhelmed.
Too much utility, and that should also be Wailers down. TakaS dead in a second. Alive, really showing us what he's got here. nataNk and beyAz. And this is so much better from ACEND. These side takes have been clear-cut. They have been precise. They haven't fallen foul to that early aggression coming out from the tank and the boys over towards that mound side. As TakaS chomping at the bit and gets deleted. Alive draws the first blood in the second half, and now all mayhem kicks off. The cross quite comfortably, but Brody's still hanging around. They haven't cleared him by any means, and he's going to find beyAz. Yeah, the trade's there, but this is going to need more from logaN.
The pissed around God once
Hold
again.
on. Yeah, and Alive's low, so maybe there's still a bit of life in this. Wailers desperate to try and do damage. This is possible. Look at the HP on baddyG and Wailers. It's so low. Wailers! Yeah, this is so nasty. That's not bad, though. They've actually given themselves a chance, and nataNk has to move out of the way. ACEND, they're bullying the site itself. nataNk can do nothing. It's all on logaN. What a way to do it. Perfect work from ACEND. Oh, that's so good.
Couldn't even shoot the reveal.
There's nothing you can do about it. Oh, that's what you do about it. You can see maybe musashi trying to save his life. Oh, he's got it as well. The tank opening this site. His entry is wild, and you're absolutely right. One off and two more targets. And yeah, he's got it back online. This boy is absolutely on a heater this round. And just one more player to fall, and it felt like a full match.
I mean, even just off the running back, they bait out so much utility as well. baddyG played in here, Wailers will fall.
It's a chance, and it's one that they desperately needed. Oh my word, TakaS though takes down Alive. The plant's now in, it's back to a 4v4. Nightfall going to come down. baddyG going to deny the time stall coming out as well from logaN so they can get closer to this one. musashi going to find beyAz. Hold on, it ain't done yet. TakaS only two more knives to work with. the tank. He needs it. He's tapping. He's just about taking down MONSTEERR. And now it's all on logaN. Shot in the back. ACEND are still alive. A complete fair fight, but he sees so much. He knows there's room, and TakaS going to backfill that so well. Has to fall away. Respect the kit. Going to come back through. He's going to pop the ult. Alive going to try and send it on in. Paranoia there. He's just down to 16 HP. He's got nothing to work with. Ult finds nothing. And they're now being worked out one by one. TakaS sending them to their graves. Oh, and the tank closes it out in style. Back-to-back 3 maps for Gentlemates. They are a cut above the rest.